Here's your hertz. You want it to be at 60. This is with that Harbor 2-stroke generator that I'm going to give John. So let's see what it does when I put a load on it. So this is space heater on low. Still holds stable, 60. And now on high, it overloads the generator, so I'm going to turn it to high. It's getting pretty low there. That's not where you want to be at, 50. It seems like it's picking back up though. There you go, back to 60. So if you're only running a space heater, it probably won't really do much damage. Plus these things are like what, 20 bucks. But it's trying. Okay, I'm gonna shut it off. Spikes back up and then mellows back down to 60. So 60 means your engine's spinning at 3,600 RPMs, which on a traditional generator, that's where you want it to be at. It's got a little screw on the side to set the RPM, and so I try to get it as close to 60 as I can, or 60 hertz, using this meter. So now we're going to go to voltage, and we're going to see what voltage does. It's running a little low right now, only because I think it's because there's no load on it. Put a load. You want this to be between 110 and 125. And you can see we're 120, so we're within spec. Now when we overload the generator, dropping down to 90, 80. So you can tell this is probably not really putting out very much heat because the voltage has dropped so much. It stabilizes just like it did last time. But I'm sure if you run this generator overloaded, it seems to try to keep up, but it'll probably burn the generator out if you do it for too long. Okay, shut it off. Voltage spikes. Look at that, 150. Pretty bad if you had other devices running on the generator. I don't know, maybe if you had a light running and you did that, it may not spike so high. I'm not sure. Alright, last test, I'm going to show watts. So we're at 0 watts, low. Works its way up to about 550, 600, which is what I expect. Space heater on low is about 600 watts. Nice and warm. Okay, it seems to have stabilized, so I'm going to hit it up to high. You can hear the generator kind of getting past its struggle. So it's climbing all the way up to, there's 1,000. So if you're running something that doesn't have to be clean power, then it can do about 1,000. But if you need clean power, I would say 600, 6, 7, something like that would be good. Drop back down to medium or to low. The generator doesn't sound like it's taxed at all when it's running about 500. Alright, that's it. I guess I'll go walk around the generator. I always recommend, because you never know the next time you're going to use it, shut the petcock off and let it run all its gas out to keep the gas out of the carburetor. Anyway, I'll tell you all the tips on actually storing it long term and draining the gas and all that stuff when I talk to you. But I mean, I've had that thing since probably 2011, and it's 2018, so that means it's 7 years old, and it fired up. I mean, the only thing I had to replace on it was a fuel line just now. I run no ethanol 2-stroke gas that I mix myself with quality 2-stroke oil. Or this stuff. Stuff's expensive, but you won't have a problem if you use this stuff. It's like 15 bucks a gallon, and that thing holds a gallon. So obviously, if you're going to be camping and running a lot of power, it's going to get expensive quick. Mixing it yourself, costs you $3. Anyway, I'll let that thing run out. That's all.